morning. I'm Aruna here, and we are going live on Facebook today on Mother's Day with my daughter Apoorva. She is, of course, my daughter, and she is more of a people's person, I would call her. A people's person who people like being around. And more than that, she's a very caring, sensitive, a good human being, I would say. And she's also very passionate about animals. She loves horses. She's a fantastic horse rider. She does show jumping, and every time she jumps, my heart jumps. But otherwise, she's doing her third year mass media in Sophia College, or Sophia's as they call it. And now I'll call her to introduce me.
So this is my mom, as you would have guessed by now. She is a gynecologist, she's a doctor, she's a writer, a blogger, she's a lot of things. She's also a feminist, and I also like to refer to her as a part-time Wonder Woman because she does everything and she can do everything, and she's a perfectionist. So yeah.
Yeah, and both of us are authors at Women's Web. I started my journey with Women's Web about a year back. I have a blog. I blog at Ripples and Reflections, and it was then that I was just looking around for something to read, and I found this site and I found it different because though it's a women's site, they don't talk only about jewelry and clothes and stuff like that. They talk about real issues, gender issues, empowerment issues, which I identify with, and I deal with a lot of women myself in my professional work as well. So I got interested and I applied to become an author. I've been writing off and on for them. The best part about Women's Web that I like is the Muse of the Month, where they give us a cue and we build our stories around it. So I've always tried to take part in it, and luckily I've won a few of them as well. So that's my journey with Women's Web. Since I liked it, I introduced Apoorva to it as well. She loves writing and she's good with words.
So I actually got introduced to Women's Web twice. The first time was when I was searching for internships, and I think it came on my suggestions on some internshala sort of site. And the second time was when my mom suggested that, oh, there's a site, it's called Women's Web, and it's all about women, and it's a nice site basically. So she sort of persuaded me into sort of signing up for the authorship. So I told her, fine, I'll give it a try. I was pretty sure that they won't really agree, but I got selected, and it's been about, I think I started this year. Yeah, I started this year, and so I'm quite a baby to it. So it's really nice because it's a thing for women by women, which is what I really like about it, and also it provides me with a platform to sort of express myself, which is always a good thing. So yeah.
Okay, so today we are going to ask each other a few questions, which possibly we've never asked each other before. So happy Mother's Day. So do I go first?
Please, be my guest.
Okay, so this is a nice one. You have to tell me what is the thing that annoys you about me the most. I'm waiting to hear, all ears.
So, well, you've always been quite a perfectionist. So which is a good thing.
Annoyance part.
Okay. Yeah, which is a good thing, but you sort of tend to expect the same from others, which is not always possible. Yeah. So that, and also, oh yeah, she knows more about my friends through my Facebook or my Instagram than I do myself. So that.
That's a little too much, Apoorva.
Sorry.
I thought it's a public space. I'm allowed to see your friends. And they also have sent me friend requests, by the way. So that's all that annoys?
Yeah, as of now, for the safety of
that's news.
Yes.
So I guess that's all she's going to tell me for the time being. Yes. Okay, you go. Is it legit?
Oh, okay. How different were you from me when you were my age? And also be careful with the answer. I know a few things.
Oh, I see. But I'm sure you're not going to tell us that.
We'll see.
At your age, I was already in medical college, and like you said, I was quite a little more aggressive than you, I feel. A little more assertive. And I did my MBBS in Kerala, which is a very aware state. And so I took part in a lot of students' activism, and we took out mochas and we went on strike whenever we felt something was unfair. And I think you still haven't been part of a strike.
No.
So possibly that's the only way. And yes, I had already started living away from home, which you haven't yet. So yeah, I think that's about all. Otherwise, we are pretty much similar. Passionate about what we do, passionate about people, and having a good time. My turn?
Yeah.
Is it yours? What is it? What is the one thing that reminds you of me when you're away from home?
Okay, so I'm not really away from home a lot, but so okay, when I
Or
go
maybe
for
when
camps,
I'm away from home, or when you go for camps.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
that's fine.
So I don't really have anybody to like wake me up in the morning, or nobody,
Okay.
nobody to remind me to take the dogs out for a walk, or
Okay. So that's good or bad?
that's a. I mean, it has its moments.
Okay.
And also sometimes when you're not at home and I'm going through something, I tend to miss you a lot because I come running to you every time something goes wrong slightly. So yeah.
So that's it. Not my food.
And also her food, yes, very important. Her food.
Because she goes on and on about my food. Okay. Your turn.
Okay. Oh wow, this is extremely fun.
Okay.
One piece of dating advice that you have for me.
Okay.
Totally not the food.
Dating advice. I guess it has to be a little safe, but I think in general I would go with Shah Rukh Khan from Zindagi. Yeah. That is, it's okay for you to date more than 2, 3, 4 people. You have to find your comfort zone, decide on what is compatible with you, and then decide to be with that person or be together. And the second bit of advice, I guess, which every mother will say, be safe.
And
Safe in whatever, always. Don't blush.
this is a fun conversation to have.
Okay, so mine?
Yeah.
Which is mine? Can you see?
Yeah.
This is mine? Yeah. This is just my favorite color. Let's see if she knows it.
I don't think it's changed in the last 20 years, but I think it's around blue, sky blue, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I think all shades of blue.
Yeah, all shades
So
of
I'm
blue.
not wearing that today. You
That's
are.
because you look pretty in pink.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll go and take it. Last thing. Oh, fun. Okay. Who was your first crush in school or college?
Missed out on this. Actually, in college, I met my present husband. Yeah, my husband
Your only
rather.
husband?
Yeah, my husband. When I was all of 18, and that was he was already an army officer by then, and I was yet to enter medical school, and yeah, that was my first crush. And
So
otherwise, I have a huge ongoing crush on Amitabh Bachchan.
Just fun things to discuss with your mother.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we're out
Yeah.
with the questions. If that goes. And so that's it. Both of us wish you a very happy Mother's Day. And we would also like you to to subscribe to this channel.
Thank you.
Bye.